of the tutorials that I'm gonna show you how to install your printer drivers if you are having an issue with them. Basically, you keep looking at drivers and you cannot find nothing. Especially this happens with HP printers, but the other printers not really piece of cake. So first, what you want to do on your computer, you want to start System Preferences, and you're gonna see where all your icons are here. You want to go to the printers, and you want to go right here on a plus icon. We have a new printer. We're going to try to add a new printer. And when your printer is properly connected to the cable and to your computer, and the power is on, you will see a USB connection. It says what kind of connection. It says USB, multifunction, and the name of the printer. This is your printer right here. If your computer has the software already installed on it for the printer, this is where you're going to find it. In a perfect world situation, this is where it's going to be. However, in 99.9%, it doesn't exist here. It just disappears, okay? So what you want to do, you want to first copy this right here, and you want to do select software, and you want to go and type paste this here and see what it comes up. So this is where most of you guys are going to have an issue. When you type, you won't see nothing. There's no software in the driver pack. Driver pack is a software package that is installed on your Mac with your updates, okay? You're going to try to upgrade your Mac, update it, whatever you want to do, it's not going to be there because they stopped supporting these printers, okay? Most of the printers do not have the support. So what you want to do, I have another video where HP LaserJet 1018, that's the very old model of LaserJet printers, 1018. That video shows how I was able to trick the system and get another software to work for my printer. This was after many weeks of searching for solution. I couldn't find it, so I decided to use another software to run my printer, which, my situation, it worked. However, you're gonna delete a couple of these numbers here, and you're gonna try to see when it opens up some options for you. When you delete the last 3-4 numbers, it will bring up a bunch of printers, okay? So you can play with some of those. If you're in a desperate situation, you cannot find anything, this is probably one of the options might help your printer work, although I do not recommend this step. This is the very last step what you want to do, because some functions on your printer might not work properly, like scanning or like color printing, or I don't know, there are different models. So I would not recommend going to this step unless you're in really serious trouble and you really need to make that work. But what I recommend to do, go to Safari, Google search, and I'm going to include the link under YouTube description. You're going to copy this right here, the name of your printer, and you're going to first try these easy steps, okay? So you want to try, just go to Google search, and you're going to type here, and then you're going to just go driver. And when you type that, it will open up the manufacturer website first, okay? So you go to the manufacturer website, you look for the drivers. And I know you've probably been there, some of your tech-wise guys have been there and you try to look for it. If you find this driver part right here, you download that, okay? This will come with some softwares in it. It will help you out to make it a little bit easier for you. However, some of you might not even have that. You download this and it doesn't work. So what to do in that situation? I'm going to explain you the next. For me, this one has HP Smart Managing software. It manages to download. For this particular printer, I end up going to the App Store, where it actually gave me my Smart Desktop software, which kind of helps you to manage. This is the program right here. It now it's in App Store, and it helped me manage the printer settings and all that. So for my particular situation, this one was helpful. However, some of you guys, I mean, most of you guys will have another issue with not being able to use even the drivers that match to your printer to make working, okay, with your computer, because your software is not matching, the software is not connected. So another step, this is the third step, is going to Apple support site, okay? So for that one, what you want to do, go Google search and type the name of your printer, but you want to remove a couple of the numbers from the back, and you just want to keep most common name, basically HP LaserJet printer MFP, okay, or you can put brother printer M whatever 29, okay, or you can put Epson printer 42. You want to put the common name, and then what you're going to type after this, you're going to type Apple driver, and this is the most important word, P-A-C-K, pack, okay, driver pack, or you can type Apple driver software pack, one of those, and hit enter. And the first thing you're going to see, it's right here, not the name itself, but right here where there is a HTTPS is going to start support.apple.com. This is what you want to find. You don't want to go to hp.com, okay? Make sure you go to apple.com. When you click on that one, this will open up this screen right over here, and this is the third step. If you cannot, first and second step did not work for you, you want to download this guy right here, okay? So this is for 3 different versions of softwares for Mac OS. In some situations, this is the last step to work for you guys. You download this driver pack here first, and when you complete your download, you go and you start installing that package, okay? After you install the package, when you come back to your system preferences and you go back to your printers, okay, you're gonna do add a printer, and it's gonna open up this second window. You're gonna choose the printer that's already connected, and then right here, you're gonna choose select software, and you're gonna try to type that printer name again. If it doesn't come up, then you need to do some more research. You're gonna go online and find out which printer device works with your particular printer. Okay, I personally, this is a last step, so I personally choose software that's more relevant to my printer software and my printer name. So I will just go, let's say 28, here we go. So I got all these options. I will just pick one of these guys and see if it works. So if I pick this one, I do add, I'm just going to add this printer. It's going to show me this guy right here. You see, I'm going to configure it. It says trade duplex, and I'm going to do OK, and here we go. And as you see, it's green. And matter of fact, this one is my printer. As you can see, that's my printer right there, the icon. But when I go, this doesn't look like my printer, okay? However, since it's green, it's idling, it shows this might work in your particular situation. So you can use these settings, okay? This particular software might help you run your MFP, M28, whatever you got there. But although you installed M2727, but it might have to run it. So if it doesn't, then you remove this one and you keep trying until you find the correct printer that actually works for your computer. This is this one. Okay, so try these ones, guys. I know a lot of you cannot find those drivers, but I'm gonna add a YouTube description for this one, and I'm gonna add a YouTube description for this one. So those are 2 Apple sites, and actually you can go to this one through this link right here, and you're gonna come right here. It says printer and scanner driver for Mac, and you're gonna see all the brother printer, HP, NG, Rhino, Epson, Ricoh, Samsung, all these printer software, their websites are listed here, and all the models you can see there are like hundreds of them. I mean, this list goes on and on and on and on and on. This is all here. Okay, so that's how you install your drivers for the printers that you have that does not work. So I'm gonna take all this brief list from here, and I'm gonna try to just copy all these in one big spreadsheet. I'm gonna insert under YouTube description, so when people try to find, you see all these printers, these all devices, all of these, there are like thousands of these printers. Okay. Yes, this was helpful. These all drivers you need to install in case there is a problem, but it comes in one pack. Okay, so when you download it, installs it.